Happy June 27th, everybody.
Happy June 27th, man. AKA RP to DJ Screw Yeah.
RP to a legend, 100, 100.
You know what I'm saying? You know
I
what
did.
I'm saying? Let me go ahead and turn it down again, man. Hey, man, hold on. That was the song of the week by my boy Feta Jones. You feel what I'm saying? It's called the song called Freezing. I'm dropping the link down below to where you can find it. It's streaming on all areas. You know what I'm saying? On SoundCloud, everything. Go get that.
All we play is hits, so you know that's gotta be.
Yeah,
fire.
that's a
Go
big
ahead,
banger right
out,
there, bro. Hey, I'm actually proud of my dude too. He actually making major moves out there. I see you, my boy. I'm proud
respect,
of you, my boy.
Mad
You
respect,
feel me?
mad
Y'all make
respect.
sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Hit his DMs or tell him good job. You know what I'm saying? You like the track, do whatever you got to do. Go check that out, you hear me? Because we going up. You know what I'm saying? But
2020.
You know what today is, besides June 27th?
What is it?
This is another episode of
What?
So you just not gonna say it now?
You usually do the 1,000.
No. This is another episode of 1,000 Pounds of
Pressure.
Jesus.
Golly.
Hey, man, we're back, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the podcast. You feel what I'm saying?
What's up?
We starting to get in the hang of this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is becoming a very good show right here.
Not
man.
bad following, y'all. What's
good,
good, bro?
Bad. Hey, man, look, I like the last video, I kind of hit the comments. I like
the comments a little bit.
Hitting the comments, man.
What's good?
Hey, look, but today is brought to you and partnered by AuthenticLifestyle.com. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever felt like the people around you just make you wanna
just power up? Wait, are you crying? Hold on, bro.
They make you feel some type of way, and you don't want to
mean
have nobody have that type of affliction on you.
No, sir.
So you know what you gotta do?
What you gotta do, bro?
You know what you gotta show them how you really feeling?
What you gotta do?
Rep your authentic lifestyle gear on me. Do you see the highlight in this shirt? My goodness, it's bright. It's purple
bright.
too, and I like purple.
Yeah, purple means royalty.
It does mean
You
royalty,
feel what I'm
bro.
saying?
I mess with it, bro.
Bow down, you peasant.
Make sure you go check out that authentic lifestyle, bro. Hit us up in the
Hit
DMs.
us up in the DMs right now. We having website difficulties.
A little bit,
you know what I'm saying? You
slight
can still
work.
go visit the website at AuthenticLifestyle.com with the Y.
With a
but
Y.
If you want merch right now, just DM us. Our Instagrams will be down below on the sides that you can see. You know what I'm saying? So DM us, hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying? I got all things drop. I got some more designs dropping. I got some more shirts dropping. I got some more
fire
pressure. You feel me?
fire.
Big pressure.
Big pressure.
Whole lot of pressure. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
don't really know what pressure really mean, but I know they fire.
Whole lot of it. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? But let's get into this episode today, man. What you got for the news today,
man?
bro?
Today, what is trending on the news media topics? You heard about what happened with the boy Shane Dawson, bro?
Nah, I really didn't know who that was.
Reportedly, Shane Dawson, well, not reported. Shane Dawson is one of the most not innovative. He was one of the first people on YouTube, basically.
For
and
real?
yeah, he was. So you know,
Like the real, like the
one
first
of the first people, like what's it called, YouTubers. The,
okay.
two
Like he typed like Jake Paul them type.
One of them OGs, put it like that.
I don't know who
Okay.
Jake Paul is.
Anyway, he's got a little bit of heat going on with him because he supposedly has a video of him doing some very inappropriate stuff to a 11-year-old Willow Smith's picture.
Whoa.
When I say inappropriate, I mean for
whoa.
a grown man, you don't need to be doing
What kind of? I don't want to know what kind of inappropriate. I can only have one guess.
yeah, basically. I don't know how old this cat is, but he's too
All right,
old.
number one, you're too old to be doing that to yourself, watching a 11-year-old child.
And who's recording it? I don't know.
Why would you make that a video? Number one,
That's
you understand me?
one.
That's type sickening in the head. You feel what I'm saying? Like
300.
nobody really.
1,000 really though.
I never really understood. I don't understand. I don't understand the mindset of people that does that to people. I think you're a very sick person if you do anything like that to anybody.
Number 2,
Okay.
11-year-old Willow Smith, bro.
Yeah, that's around time she made. I whip my head back and forth. I whip my head.
My neck. See, no, bro, that's
She's
whack.
11, bro.
11. I can't. I don't understand that one.
Like, what'd you do? Get the lotion? Like, oh yeah, look at this 11-year-old. Oh man. Like, no, that's sick, bro. What kind of person are you, son?
He a nut. And that's what he is, and he's getting beat the crap up on Twitter. So go ahead and make sure y'all
Beat
go
the crap up.
On Twitter, they
Twitter don't count.
light
We
him up.
need the address. Somebody leak his address. We pulling up.
we do not condone that on $1,000 pressure.
We do not condone that. We don't
want nobody.
You're a sick person.
That's legit. But no, man. Yeah, go ahead and light them up over there on that Twitterverse or whatever, man.
Pull up on them.
That's whack.
Pull up on them with the sticks. That's 21.
On other news, if we're being
we got, brother?
We got the boy Bubba Wallace.
Bubba. Shout out to Bubba Wallace,
man. You been following my man's story over there on NASCAR?
Yeah,
circuit?
Man. FBI kind of like type like did that boy kind of dirty. They said that the thing has always been there. It's been there since last year, but it's a whole noose.
It's a noose. I don't care how long it's been there. It's a
that's NASCAR.
I understand.
That's
NASCAR. They made. I think they made an admission saying that it was meant to like hold the door open of the.
It's a noose. It's meant to hold black people with their necks. That's not. Come on, what?
I don't. How if it's been there for a whole year and nobody noticed?
Nobody said something. It just so happened to become
and the only one black person that's really in the league.
Well,
and
you
don't that don't. I have to give credit to NASCAR though. They are making some changes though. I've heard about the Confederate flag being banned. I thought that was real big. I've heard about they're just doing a lot of more positive things. If I could watch NASCAR and be entertained by it, I'd be watching it, but it's just people driving in circles.
Never. You can't fool me.
Bro.
I think that was a whole setup right there.
You think it's like a whole
that's
PR
a whole,
stunt?
Hey, we don't want to lose our audience. We don't want to get banned.
What black people you know what's working?
It doesn't matter. They just know that if people in the world know that they support that kind of stuff, a lot of people will turn on that organization. So what they'll do is they go ahead and do a little.
I dig what you call
a little whoop-de-whoop real quick to kind of cool you off.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what they're doing with a lot of
stuff.
Let's
push this car to the front of the line. You know what I'm saying? So we can, you know what I'm saying?
Get that press while we got it. Basically.
Yeah, we can just kind of eat. You know, y'all shine too much light over here.
In that case, then you got a lot of companies that are doing that. I say,
of course.
2K do it. They have the Why Are You Now just starting to say like, oh yeah, we care about black people. Nigga,
where have you been this whole time,
like
bro?
On me. That's real. Halo and
Roger Goodell come out of nowhere. Oh yeah, we were wrong. We were wrong that Black lives do matter, and know we were wrong for letting Colin go. Well, give him another job, man.
It's too late now. I don't think
it ain't too late. He still got his sharpness.
I wouldn't want to. He got paid off of them though. If you remember that lawsuit they had.
It doesn't matter.
Of Colin Kaepernick. He got paid because they blackballed him from the league, and they got the judge or the court or whatever found in his favor that they did you wrong. He got paid a grip off of that, so I wouldn't even want to play no more, man. I make my own league, if anything.
I'll come back and play and still rob you out your check.
I feel that that's real. I dig that. If anything,
I want him dirty, bro. You cost me my career over something I stood for, and you gonna let me go.
Can somebody look this up for me real quick?
I took you to court. Yeah. Number one.
Go ahead, you got it.
I took you to court. That's the only way I could have got some kind of money out of you. You blackballed me from the whole league. I'm finna come back and I'm finna finesse you out of every check you think you got. You feel me?
That's real.
I'm really finna do that on you.
Let me ask this question though. Do you know how many? Okay, let's see. Let's go with coaches that in the NFL are black. How many coaches?
Not a lot.
All right, let's go a little bit higher. How many like GMs? You know any GMs? Can you think of any GMs? Let's go to the tippy top then. How many owners are black?
None.
In a league that is majority black.
It's probably only a handful. The only coach that really comes to mind is though you think black coaches. Who?
Steelers, right?
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. That's probably the Steelers coach.
I can't think of.
That's honestly all I got. I could be wrong. It could be
I could be wrong too. I could be a couple
more because I haven't been really keeping up. But Mike Tomlin, the only one that really come to mind.
And that's a shame, bro. The league has produced so many different players.
How many black players play in the NFL?
Don't forget the Hall of Fame is full of these like amazing players. So you're telling them none of them wanted to be coaches?
Somebody wanted to be a coach.
But what's the problem? I mean, I know what the problem is, but if you really feel like, oh man, we did Colin bad or whatever.
Hey there, Bucko. Your name's not Jimmy. You're not getting a chance over here. You understand me? That's exactly how you look. That's exactly. I look at the draft as a slave auction.
Oh, go ahead. How so?
You ever looked at how they did slave auctions?
Yeah, like how they do
They bid on the strongest ones. They bid on the fastest ones. The ones that can move the most. The ones that are draft fit.
Combine.
They
is really
bid.
Like,
so now look at the draft. You got a bunch. You got 32 teams.
Yeah.
All white people, rich white people with their money.
100.
I want that one. That boy can run fast. I want that one. That boy know how to throw. I want that one. That boy know how to hit. I want that one. That boy know how to block. I want that. But we go get them. We go get them while they're good. Once they start hurting themselves, whatever, we gotta let them go. Once they start standing for something that's right, we gotta let them go. They're disobeying orders right now. We can't physically put them in shackles, but we gonna give them a contract to kind of lock them boys in real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Then we got another one.
You know what I just thought about the NFL too? Didn't Tim Tebow start taking knees for like?
Yeah, Tim Tebow took knees a long time ago, and you see where he's at.
Yeah, isn't he getting paid to be like an announcer or whatever now, or like for a baseball? I don't know, but he didn't get blackballed from the league. That's what I really was trying to get to. He wasn't like pushed out like Colin Kaepernick was.
No, he wasn't pushed out like, you got a good point. He was not pushed out like Colin was, but they did Tim Tebow type dirty.
But he was still getting jobs after all that though, bro.
But he was getting jobs somewhere else.
Huh?
He was getting jobs somewhere else.
And still in the league though.
No.
He was. After
Broncos, he was type done.
He had like 2 seasons. I want to say
he went to.
But he make it sound like he was a good quarterback. He wasn't that good of a quarterback in the beginning, though. Was he though? I don't remember him being like, oh, he's the next. I don't know who he's the next. No, I can't. All right,
look,
I can't say.
I ain't gonna hold you because I don't remember Tim Tebow exactly like when he was playing.
Yeah,
but I remember the season that he led to the Broncos to the playoffs and they beat the Steelers.
They didn't win the Super Bowl though.
They didn't, but still, that was like the Broncos in the drought at that moment.
So that 1 year, that was the
actually
season,
he had his opening 2 years. He had a good run.
Okay,
his opening 2 years he had a good run. By time they went to the playoffs, that next year, he started doing what he was doing.
The kneeling.
Yeah, they started doing all that. So after that, the Broncos cut him, and then I think he went to the Jets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember.
He went to the Jets, I think, but he never played. After that, he got cut.
But he still had like another 2 seasons. Colin got cut. Period. And nobody picked him up. Nobody even looked at him.
But you can't really compare that though, because you gotta look at what Tebow's kneeling for. You gotta look at what Colin was kneeling for. They weren't kneeling for the same thing.
What was Tebow kneeling for? If I remember,
he was praying.
It was something else though. He wasn't just. He was kneeling for something else though. It wasn't
for what. It wasn't for that though. It was for something else.
It was for abortion, something like that.
It was something serious, but it wasn't what Colin was doing.
What's the difference, son?
It's not a difference, really. To be honest with you,
okay,
it's not a difference. The only difference was the color of both of them.
Most definitely,
Tebow got more of a lenient way out, and they just dogged Colin out.
Most definitely,
they dogged him out for everything. You feel me?
They most definitely did.
So I mean,
I feel like even after the NFL, Tebow ended up, I think, on a minor league baseball team.
He still had commercials. He went to the baseball league. And then he ended up playing baseball. He got endorsements still. Everything. They cut Colin from everything
off.
They cut him all the way through.
Nike gave him a fake old "we stand with you" type thing once, and just to get capitalized.
They didn't do this. They did this.
What's the difference in that?
The difference is this is what Colin was standing for. 100. We're gonna hold our hand up, but still, we got contract. We got the contract right here, so we're gonna hold both hands up, buddy, because we got you by both leashes.
Basically,
right
they were just trying to capitalize off his.
Of course.
His
that's public. Any kind of publicity inside the industry is gonna bring money. Yeah. So if they gotta do is say Black Lives Matter to get more attention to that league and to bring more fans and more money in, they're gonna do it. That's the part of business.
That's PR.
That's the part of business. That's how they don't care about somebody getting killed in the street. They don't care about that. They live in a mansion somewhere on the beach.
Honestly,
they're not worried about nobody getting killed in the street. Who you think they honestly? You think them rich people honestly care about somebody dying? Especially a black dude.
I can't say not all of them are the same, because I know people
not
out
all
here.
of them, because some people got hearts.
Yeah, honestly.
True enough, but at the same time, average. Do you think?
No, I can't. I don't think they really care. As long as they comfortable and the people that they care about is in
straight, they not worried about
who
nothing.
What.
All they know is that this can hurt our pockets.
Black people out here getting killed. Who knew? What?
They getting killed. Oh my! They shot that man.
That's crazy. Where's the caviar?
God. How can we get money? How can we get paid? Yeah. Jim, tell me something, Jim. We need to get paid, Jim.
Capitalize. It's messed up.
Hey, Jim, get the camera. We're gonna say Black Lives Matter.
On me.
We're gonna say that right now. Say it, Jim. Put a smile on your face. Hold your hand up. Look serious. Dang. Boom. Multi-million-dollar check. Jesus.
The league predominantly
Jesus
played by.
You got nothing but black athletes. They're out there breaking their bones, stretching their bodies out.
The society needs to change, and we gotta keep on pushing forward.
Y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all gotta come with a plan, bro.
Hey, let me keep on going, because
what's next, man? We can go to a whole nother conversation real quick, but what's next?
All right, so 35 days until the NBA returns. How you feeling about it?
I feel like it's BS.
You think it's not gonna? You don't think it's gonna get to that point? Because
I think that it can, but it's not the right time.
You know, because with the COVID, because of the Black Lives Matter stuff.
The COVID and what's going on right now. It's serious things in the world that's going on besides the NBA. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's not. All the teams going to Orlando, right?
Orlando, yeah.
And they having like a 6-on-6 or something.
No, it's I think
it's full teams, but it's like what, 6 games?
8 teams aren't going, but it's like 8 games that they will play and then they get to the playoffs.
Is the fans gonna be there?
No fans.
So it's the point of you going back to the league. Why are you risking
money?
Exactly. Sit down somewhere. It's more important things than getting your pockets fat.
This is how I see it. Okay, in that point, yes.
Now it could enlighten. I'm sorry. It could enlighten some things because it could take a stress off a lot of people.
That's what I was
that's
going
sitting
with.
at the house.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It could. Don't get me wrong.
Because
right now we have nothing to watch but the news. Yeah. And as far as watching, if you watch news every day, you're going to be type depressed. And very stressed because as far as COVID going, as far as people dying going, that's all the news play, and that's all you really got to watch.
That gets
the news on YouTube.
Man, that's not a good look.
So bringing sports back would help ease the stress. At the same time, it's an up down thing. Really,
I agree.
It's a really up down thing because I couldn't say it's fully bad because we need more things to be entertained by. You know what I'm saying? Not entertained by, but have a release, have somewhere to go just to rest your mind. Because having COVID and people dying, COVID, police brutality, people dying, COVID, death. It's like a sandwich. It's like, then you gotta stay in the house all day.
Right. See, this is what when I was going forward. This is what I was thinking because you in one way, yeah, it's COVID is something that is a very dangerous thing that you want to be on top of if you're going to be in like a contact sport like basketball is.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that's a separate topic altogether. But when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement and trying to play and represent the league, because once again, this is another league that's predominantly black.
Yeah.
And if anything, these players and coaches, that's another topic. Not a lot of coaches in the NBA are black either. But I'm gonna skip past that.
Yeah, we're gonna go past
just because I'm trying to say that the players should be able to use their voice and them playing out there and be able to, all right, yes, we're out here playing, we're out here trying to give relief to a nation that needs to heal, but at the same time, society, you need to change. This is serious. We got out here.
You need to get the right message across while you're playing.
Exactly, and these people with their profiles and these players with their millions and millions of followers, perfect to just get the message across and hopefully meet the right congressman or whatever needs to be done. I can't tell you I know all the answers on that point, but I can tell you that if somebody with enough of a platform like LeBron, if LeBron James could, I mean he has been, because I can't stand that chick that's just shut up and dribble, but I'm not gonna keep on going off track. But honestly, if LeBron James can like go out there, play, and like inspire and tell like, man, black people, and if he can just give the knowledge that we need to be spread. And in a way, it can be revolutionary for everybody. It can like really make some changes. That's why I think it's a good idea. But at the same time, they are risking their lives with not only with the COVID, but like COVID really is. Yeah, put like that.
The only reason why I give them a lean because it's still that's somebody that's their job. You know what I'm saying? They still have a job. They still have a career.
They are getting paid. They're on contracts. Yeah, they're on.
They gotta pay. They bills is a mud, bro. For real.
Most definitely.
Bills don't care about COVID. Mm-mm. That's the only person that's not scared of COVID. It's bills. Bills like, hey.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Living that lifestyle, you take care of so many people.
Yeah.
Your finances get kind of
tight.
So now they put the players in the corner. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a risk, but at the same time, I still got responsibility. So I gotta go out there. A lot of players don't want to, but they type have to.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Because not everybody got LeBron James contracts.
You're right. You made a very, very valid point. You're right.
What I'm saying? So people that's just now starting in the seasons, people that's just not starting the league, people that's just not coming in, don't have a silent guaranteed contract. Yeah. They gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's not even about them going back to play. It's about the society that we live in now. Right. Everybody always trying to bash somebody else. Stop. That's me. That's super annoying.
What you mean?
Meaning, if Kevin Durant, LeBron James go play in the Orlando game,
yeah,
out of a million people, 800,000 people's going to bash them for going to go play. You don't care about Black lives. You don't care about this.
Oh,
you don't care
I
about
dig.
that. You don't care about this.
I understand.
You're supposed to be a model. You're supposed to be this and that. You're supposed to be a good citizen. You're supposed to be this and that. You're playing in the game.
That's what you're talking about.
Come on, bro. Chill out. Like, for real. That's
number one. That's what they love to do. Not besides the job point. This is something like
this is their passion.
This keeps their mind like.
Yeah,
from
this is how they release their mind. You do whatever you do to release your mind. We don't say nothing to you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Free time is your free time.
You know what I'm saying? You want to lose the Jergens, go for it, brother.
Wow.
But at the same time, you can't judge that man for going to work and feeding his family.
No, man, you really can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's just my point. What we got?
I'm gonna keep moving because that's another topic we can go all day about. All right, last trending topic of the day.
Oh man.
All right, you know what happened with that boy Pablo Escobar's family?
Hey, man,
what happened with 2 Chainz? Go ahead, talk to me about it.
To some water, man.
What happened?
But all I honestly heard was Pablo Escobar's family sued 2 Chainz for like $10 million, something like that.
Why?
That's because he had restaurants under the Escobar name.
Are you serious?
He constantly referenced Pablo Escobar in almost every other song.
Titty boy.
And so they feel like he's publicizing the name, but they're not getting homage from it. So 2 Chainz,
I can't be mad at that, man, bro.
Yeah,
2
Chainz,
you
gotta pay your homage, bro.
You got to. That's
you gotta pay homage because that's American. You made him an icon in America. He's not his family is not getting no kind of nothing from it. So you gotta kind of pay homage.
You gotta cut bread on them.
You can't just I'm Escobar, this and that. So
you don't want no problems.
You don't
with
want no
that.
smoke. You remember? You know what the last name stand for?
No.
Last name is last name for a reason.
No.
You understand me?
Go ahead and break that check off.
Go ahead and write. Cut out that. That's why he probably ain't get on and go do nothing. 2 Chainz, I salute you. You a grown man. Go ahead and be big dog.
He a legend, man. The 2 Chainz is somebody I can say that like
nobody sending no hits on my boy.
Very physical, reliable artist.
Yes, sir.
Now we're gonna go over to my boy Kimbo and see who would you rather game. You know how we live, bro.
Hey man, look, this is the best part of this segment here.
This is his favorite.
I came up with a question that's gonna rattle some brains. Okay, so who would you be? Who would you rather be?
Who would I rather?
Would you be rich and feared, or would you be broke and respected?
Rich and feared.
Would you be rich and feared, or broke and respected?
Broke and respected. Ah man, that's a very good. You want to go first? This is a good one. Because if you think about it, if you look at it from the rich man's perspective, yes, you're rich, but when nobody trusts you, nobody loves you, that's a lonely life to live. And, people going to be at your back. At any corner, you ain't got nobody watch your back except for the people you pay, and they can stab you in the back. That's treacherous. That's disgusting.
Type Tekashi situation right now.
Yeah, but as long as he's making money.
Fearing them. Yeah. He fearing them. They're not fearing him. But he was rich and type.
He's making somebody money, so he's somebody safe. But as far as the broke man who was well respected, man, just because somebody respect you and love you, I mean that is probably the biggest question of life, really. That's if you're trying to get down to that.
Yeah, would you be rich or feared or broke?
Because if you then you look at your job and stuff like that. Would you rather work a job that you could make a lot of money, but you never got time to go spend with your family, or have a job that you don't get paid a lot, but you get to spend all the time with your family? You know what I'm saying? So
that's different though.
Is it?
Because you still got to get feared.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fear. You're right.
Rich. When I'm not saying you could be rich and be rich or respected. Yeah. It's being rich and feared.
Feared. When you say feared,
like scared, like you rich but don't nobody nothing. Like you big gorilla all the time. Like you own 1,000 all the time, every time, 20%, 100%. Meaning people don't mess with you. People not scared of you because they respect. People don't not scared of you because they respect. They scared of you because you just a booty hole.
Booty hole.
You know what I'm saying? You just a butthole for real. I can't use the other word.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So if something, like you said, if something was to happen and you was rich and feared,
bro,
all them people gang up and turn on you.
They
for real.
ganging up on you, bro.
I'd rather be broke and respected. I
understand
because respect takes you a long way. You ain't gotta being rich don't mean nothing. Having money don't mean nothing.
I like that.
It just unlock another key, another access key to a higher lifestyle.
Yeah, and that can all be taken away from you any time of the day. Like that could.
Yeah, being rich don't. You can get robbed any day. You can anything can happen to a rich person. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen to broke people too. And when I say broke, I don't mean like
on you, but
I don't mean like can't buy food, bro. I'm just talking about like a regular person type,
like us then, too.
Yeah, like us. You know what I'm saying? So, but rich meaning like you like, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne type, Eminem type, big check type. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates level. Would you rather be rich and feared or broke and respected? I take broke and respected.
I understand that point, but.
Because money don't solve all things. As long as I got some.
Do I have my okay?
What
am I? I'm just worrying about myself, or do I still got my family that I'm still worried about as a rich man, or nah?
You by yourself.
I'm just by myself.
Your family was too scared of you stay with you.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going through the broke. I can't because if I ain't got nothing to live for as a rich man, there's nothing to live for. Like
it's
what's
being
the point?
Rich. You can't go buy a family. You can't.
You can't buy with all the money in the world. You can't buy love, bro.
No, you can't.
You can't. Somebody really love you.
People try it.
Yeah, they can try it, but
people try it. They tried hard. They think they can just buy you with
what you buy them.
But the thing is, though, some women fall for it.
Do they love them though, or they just love what they can do for them?
They love what they can do. That's part of them being in love.
Because as soon as they like, oh man, I'm slipping a little bit, babe, but you know, I'm gonna get back up there. Pew! Let me know when you get back there.
On to the next one that can love them from the pockets.
All right, then that's all I'm saying. So
on to the next, but they consider that love.
They do consider that love. That's real.
I met a few females. There's a lot of girls out here that find a rich person and love him, and you like, how did?
Yeah, they don't. You don't like it.
What?
You don't like them.
What did he do? He got money.
I understand.
She got needs.
Use what you got to your advantage.
His money meets her needs, so she's in love until she finds somebody who really love her and that's not really as dependable. She ain't gonna talk to him. You feel me?
Yeah, that's real.
That's type disrespect.
That's her loss, bro.
That comes with another thing. That rolls right into what we gonna talk about today as far as being we're gonna talk about confidence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men build confidence because they have money.
100.
And that doesn't make you a man. Money doesn't make a person a man. Money doesn't make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Some people allow it to.
Let me ask the official question.
Go for it.
Confidence, pros and cons of confidence. When does confidence turn into a negative, and when does confidence, become a positive? Go ahead.
Jesus. All right. Confidence is a pro when it comes to you knowing exactly who you are.
Okay.
Right? Meaning, you know who Davion is.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You know exactly who you is. Meaning,
right.
Little things don't alter who you are.
Not at all.
You don't let people's opinions alter who you are.
Not even a little bit.
It can become a negative whenever you put on a persona that's not you, and you put confidence inside this fake persona, and then you become something that you're really not. Mm-hmm. But you become it to get approval from everybody else. Mm. A lot of people put their confidence in everything else inside of other people. I mean, they look for other people to approve. We're on. Hey, and we're back. He's getting back in. But like I was saying though, confidence become a negative whenever you get big headed to yourself. Meaning it's like this. I worked with a lot of people who thought just because they had a lot of money, they could get any woman they want, they can get anything they want. And they can buy their way into other things. Right. But they became arrogant. They became buttholes thinking they was better than everybody until layoff came. And the biggest, the baddest, the toughest ones, the ones that was looking down on people. Listen, where I was working at, it don't matter if you was a welder. It don't matter if you was a helper. It don't matter if you was a fire watch. It don't matter what you was. Yeah. Everybody came to their job to do a job. Right. At any time, anybody could lose their job. Anytime. That's how life is. If you have money today, it's not guaranteed that you have money tomorrow. Most definitely. Don't build confidence into people who like you for what you have, because it becomes it becomes a big problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Have confidence in who you are. Meaning, if you like to wear t-shirts all the time, don't start building confidence in wearing wearing tank tops or button-up shirts if that's not what you like. Right. Be yourself. But just because Johnny, Timmy, and Jacob down the street wearing button-ups, you're like, oh man, they got buttons. I'm gonna look flying this button up. I'm gonna start wearing it, but you really on the inside uncomfortable.
Right, I understand. Okay, from my perspective, when I think of confidence,
Let drip.
I say it played a very big, large role in who I am today. Because at one point I was down on myself. That's real. I was depressed. You know, it's hard to build confidence when you like always the skinny kid that nobody really likes to talk to, or it's awkward and da 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 da. I would say around my 8th grade, freshman year, around that time, I gained. Okay, number one, I was around somebody who referred to themselves as their name. And I thought, I asked him, like, why do you always say the James Brown or the James? He's like, man, because there's only one me. There's only, you can't beat, I'm me.
Yeah, I'm who I am. I am who I am.
I don't think that person knows how big of what that did to me at that time. Because once I heard that, I like a switch flip. I was like, you need to be Davion Watts. Like, who messing with me?
You're at the top.
And once that hit, I legit was like a whole shift of my whole mental mind.
Everything
completely changed. That legit changed my life because I was not only more confident. I spoke what's over on my mind. I was able to talk to girls more. I was able to tell my mom how I felt. It was just I was living a life where I was just being walked on, and just. Like this, okay, yeah, okay, I'll do what you want me to do. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. No, I'll do what you want. But when I learned my confidence and my self-value,
it became a whole nother level.
I'm telling you, it just really opened like so many different doors for me. Not of people course. Look at and a reason I bring that up because around my junior year, I won't say the beginning of my junior year, it became a negative because I was so confident, so headstrong. I was being like a really bad person to people who didn't deserve it. When you start to treat people less than they are just because
you confident in who you are.
Okay, yeah. See, I think I had a sentiment back in that at that time. I would be like, man, I can't fake humble just because you were insecure. But
exactly. But I'm gonna be me. But if you're insecure, you're insecure. I don't care.
Exactly. That's what my mindset was. Yeah. But now that after I grew a little bit longer after that, I saw that. Hold up, you don't have to treat everybody like that. I mean, people like that just because you like that.
Of course.
All you have to do is like, man, like, hey, if anything, learn how to build people up. Because if you can build people up, they'll never forget that. Because I legit will never forget.
You need to be built up at one point.
Exactly. And
you needed that build up.
It took me a long time to like sit there
to get to where you at. So now whenever you get to where you at, it's like I'm me. Since because you're insecure about yourself, it's like, all right, well, you be insecure. I'm me.
When I tell you that hit me like a pile of bricks when I was like, man, I am being a bad person. I apologize to people that I was.
Because what happens is you become less considerate. And that's something that I had to, that's something that I talked about. Actually, my mama talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
And we talked about me being considerate. Because, all right, when it comes to me, like, I went through a stage of getting bullied.
Yeah.
I done got bullied because of my name, my weight, all that. Yeah. I done been through that whole stage. So whenever I finally started realizing exactly who I was, it was a done deal.
Yeah,
you couldn't tell me no different.
Most definitely.
I am the most top tier person in my opinion.
Oh, me.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about none of y'all. I am who I am. If you go like it, you go get stepped on for real.
Oh, me.
And that's how it was, but it became a bad thing because I started getting big headed. And so now, whenever stuff wasn't going my way,
right,
you was finna get these problems
really?
Because I also stuck inside.
It was that bad?
Oh God!
Oh
so
man!
Even at home,
really? Oh my goodness!
If my mama would have said something like that, I shut down. I don't talk to my mama at all.
Word.
It got that bad, but it got that way. It got to the point I was fighting my cousin. It got to a bad point because I got so full of myself.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me, I know where that head is.
It made it worse whenever I graduated and started working in the plant. Then I started getting money on top of that. Man. So now I got money. I'm buying my own cars. I'm doing what I gotta do. You can't tell me nothing.
I understand. Yeah.
You will never ever tell me nothing about confidence because I am who I am.
100.
So if you tell me something that I don't like, move around.
Most definitely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that became a negative because it makes you less considerate as a person. And that's something that I've been struggling with these past like couple months. I've been calming down and actually taking in consideration.
So you're just not coming down.
I'm low key just not dealing with it. I've been because the whole time, like I said, me and my mom talked this morning.
Yeah.
And she told me honestly how she felt. And so she's one of the things was that I wasn't considered. And I thought about it. If I have, as a father, I'd be good. But if I have a wife, I want my wife to feel like I love her and I care about her.
Yeah.
A lot of times we can say it. I can tell you, hey, I love you. I can love on you, this and that. But if you don't take in consideration of things that she do and the things of and things that she do around the house and things that she do for the kids and everything else,
yeah,
saying you love her all the time doesn't matter.
I understand.
So if my mama don't feel like I'm considerate, how's my wife gonna feel? You feel what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
And that can cause a whole lot of problems that I really don't want.
So your confidence turned into a selfishness.
It turned into a big selfishness.
So you were seeing yourself as like
I'm the top. I'm the top of the top. It's not my way. If it's not my way, it's the highway. For real.
I can understand that point of view from what I remember. Well, I can't remember when I was in that stage. It was more of like a, man, I hear what you're saying, but we're gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
Like, cause at that point I was like, man, I don't. Even though you have a good idea, yeah, it was a good idea, but
I'm gonna do it my way.
I'm gonna do it my way. Even that would just be being stubborn, and my stubbornness would. Even if I got the job done, that was how it was. Even if I got the job done, and somebody was trying to teach me how to do it easier,
do it the other way, you don't want to know that way.
I don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Already. What you telling me for? You go do it.
And that was just my mind. And you can't be stuck in that type of mind state like that, bro.
It will hurt you in the long run.
It's not even gonna hurt you. It's stupid. It's like looking back at it, I want to punch myself in the neck. Like, dude, shut up. Listen.
That's why I said, like, I used to always say when I was younger, I was like, oh, I want to meet somebody. I want my girl to be just like me and just like, no, I don't.
Dude, oh my God, we will be boxing.
That would be World War 1000. You feel me? Because the thing is, it's the fact that whenever you start getting so full of yourself, you lose track on everything else but you. And you can't live like that. Meaning, if you have friends, you'll start losing interest in your friends and everything else is only built on you.
Most definitely.
Meaning, it's like this. I was at a low point to where, like I told you, I was getting bullied and all that.
I'm right there with
but
you.
I built my pedestal up so high. But it was so high to where I couldn't control it myself.
I understand.
To where every decision, everything, I put me first before anybody.
I understand.
I put me first. Because at one point, I was at the bottom. And now that I got some kind of confidence,
don't that feel like
now I'm at the top. It's like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
At the top, it's just like,
you understand?
Bro, I know exactly what you mean.
It takes, sometimes you have to actually sit down. You have to actually reevaluate yourself. And that's exactly what I'm going through right now. Because I got to sit down. I got to actually look at myself. It comes from, it's deeper because it hurt me more than what my own mama can tell me. Sometimes she don't feel like I appreciate her. Ooh. Or sometimes she don't feel like that I'm considerate of her.
Right.
And it hurt me. It was like, okay. Like, you need to sit down. You need to chill out.
Your mama is just loving your life.
You know what I'm saying? Because if my mama feel that way, I don't want to make. I gotta fix this.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And it actually bothered me a lot. It's been bothering me a lot for these past few weeks.
Yeah. Because
now, since I'm actually at home and I'm actually reevaluating myself, it's like, wow, you got some work to do.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If I hear stories about the way I used to act, it's like, why? Why? Because me now, would have probably did something to the old me.
Yeah,
like probably put the old me up for real, like
on the shelf like a mother.
Like,
bro.
Nah, not on the shelf. He'd have been somewhere else. Because like me and the old me would have some problems. But it's about involving.
Okay, let's talk about the polar opposite side then. When on your lowest point, when you didn't have your confidence and you were like, nope, not caring about yourself. How did you navigate through life at that time?
Bruh, I was fighting.
That's what you were doing just to try to,
I was just going to school and I was fighting. Anybody looked at me wrong, I was beating you down for real.
So from your lowest point to you starting to gain your momentum to your highest point of just that disgusting amount of confidence. How did I find your medium? Because I know you're probably still working on it right now. Because I know I am.
All right, that transition.
Yeah,
that transition was hard. It was hard.
When did it happen? How did it happen? Where did it happen?
How did it happen? All right, I transitioned over whenever I finally moved to Creek. I had to switch from where I was to where I ended up being.
Yeah.
And what happened was, whenever we finally moved to Creek, I got into my first fight up there.
Okay.
And I beat the dude up so bad. But the thing was, where I'm from, I was only taught. I only knew how to fight.
Right, I understand.
Because I didn't have friends. I didn't have none of that.
Yeah, I understand. I did.
So I didn't have nobody. I had zero help. I used to come home. The thing was, it was up down thing because then what happened is I'm at school. I'm fighting everybody because I don't. They come to me and I don't really. You know what I'm saying? But my grades is dropping. All this is going wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting calls every day from my mom. Get calls every day from school. This can happen. This can happen. School also. I'm in the office all day. I'm getting suspended. Yeah. I'm going to DAP. I'm doing all kinds of dumb stuff. You feel me?
Right, I understand.
But it's not out of me just being ruthless and reckless. It's about I don't have nobody. Yeah. So now I'm the only one that's going to fight for me.
So where were your parents at? My fault. Go ahead. But where were you like? How were your parents like? Were you able to go to your parents and stuff like that since you didn't have friends and stuff like that?
I was not. I don't be 100%. I was not.
Is it because you didn't feel like you could, or you know you couldn't?
All right, if we're gonna be 100% honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna be 100% honest. Yeah,
right. Ahead. Mama watching this, but it's all love.
Number one, I couldn't. I'm gonna tell you why I couldn't go to my daddy.
All right,
because my dad. I say this because my daddy's side of the family is where all my violence come from.
Okay,
right. Like I told you one time, that side is it.
Gorillas.
Hey, we go put you up for real. Like it's no question about it. It's no hesitation, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so my daddy was more like if somebody do you something, you put them in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Ask questions later type stuff.
Huh?
Ask questions later. Be like, oh,
I ain't no ask questions. I'm gonna put you in the dirt. You finna walk away. I'm so serious. That was the way it wasn't no asking questions. You don't talk.
I did.
You don't talk. Somebody look at you. Put them
just
down.
Looking at you, bro. No, I do understand. Bro, I can't say that.
Listen to me.
I understand.
If somebody if I walked in the room and you gave me a side eye, I'm socking you. You done. You're over with. If you got a problem with it, meet me in the hallway. You ain't gotta. Oh, we can get it right now. I give you a fade whenever. But at that time, I did. Yeah. I feel like I couldn't go to my mama because at that time she was more worried about my grades than anything. I didn't really want to tell her how I was feeling at school. That I was dealing with people fighting all that. Because number one, she was coming to the school, was going to lead to more fights. I ain't want no smoke. You feel me?
I did.
You know what I'm saying? She go to school. Oh, now your mama want to come to school. She trying to protect me. She trying to do this. Your mama want to come over here. You not safe. Yeah. Now I'm beating everybody up.
On me. I understand that.
That's going to add to that. So we had to move from there to where we went. Yeah. And then the bad thing was I brought the same mentality to the new school. Yeah. I bought it to Creek. So now whenever I get to Creek, it's a whole different breed of people.
These
people are scary. Yeah, these people are scary from where I'm from.
They talk. They talk. That's what they do.
So I ended up running to the right one that was talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Boy said I was trying to holler at this girl. I don't even know. Yeah, I do. But I wasn't hollering at the girl. Me and the girl been cool. It was over Alicia.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And he thought I was trying to holler. I ain't never trying to holler at that girl. You feel me? And he was feeling pressed some kind of way. He like, bro, you looking at my girl, bro, this and that. I was like, all right, bet. Meet me upstairs when the bell ring. I'm finna do you in.
Word.
He met me upstairs. I beat him up. I'm talking about I swept the floor with him type. You know what I'm saying? It was crucial. Type got suspended for like 2 weeks, came back, had the rest of the semester at ISS type.
Ooh,
it was crucial. I could have got. His parents only filed charges.
Wow.
It got bad real quick. Wow. But after that, that transition happened right after that fight.
Really?
It happened because I'm gonna tell you how.
Is that when you found like yourself type?
That's
stuff?
Whenever I had to go discover who am I?
Well, yeah.
Did I want to actually go? Did I really want to go down this path?
Yeah.
Because it was gonna get bad because they really want to file charges on me.
I understand. Yeah.
I'm in 7th grade.
Could you be mad at them though?
I'm in 7th grade.
Right.
No, yeah. I couldn't be mad at them because what I did as a child was
right.
You feel me? Yeah. What I did as a child was kind of was very crucial. Dirty, so bro. If my child's come on like that, we going to war. I'm not trying to file charges. Catch me outside. Your parents want to catch his fade
on everything.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I had to actually sit down because like my daddy came back. Word. He was like, all right. He's like, all right. So now you want to get suspended from school. You fell in 3 classes, so you go be in there fighting, being stupid in the 7th grade. That's what you want.
Wow.
And how he said it, that's exactly how he said it.
Wow.
And that hit me. That was like, dang, like, do I really want to be in 7th grade just fight? Because the only place I was going after that was jail. Yeah. Was juvie.
Yeah, I know other choice.
And then once you go to juvie, you transition into prison.
Might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
So I had to sit down and had to actually calm down and actually find who I was. That's around the time I met like Logan. Mm-hmm. I was meeting Logan and all them. So it's me, Logan.
That's when you really started getting your first couple.
That's when I really started getting. Yo, that's whenever. So whenever I was watching them, there was more solitary, but they were still cool.
Yeah.
So that's how I began to form my humbleness. Mm-hmm. Once I humbled myself and showed my temper and stuff, I haven't gotten into no more fights. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And that's only because, like, at the end of the day, you still have to find who you are. Mm-hmm. It took me a little minute. I didn't actually get that confidence built till I was probably, I say about 10th grade. 10th grade. That's whenever 10th grade it hit the max. 9th grade it was kind of I was feeling myself.
Yeah.
9th grade I was feeling myself, but I was just not getting to high school, so I was kind of feeling myself and maneuvering my way. By 10th grade, I knew the school, I knew the people. I am who I am. 300. If you say something to me, it's up. You don't want to fight me, so you say something to me, it's up.
Wow.
And so from 10th grade until now,
yeah. You just now starting to come back down and kind of
I'm just not coming back down trying to. But like I say, it's reasons for everything. This me sitting down at home actually opened up a light about myself to where I had to actually sit down and reevaluate who I am.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's not that I don't know who I am. It's just that it's just certain things that I know I need to change as a person
too. At the same time, you know, you're not. Every day they say that you're supposed to, discover a new part of yourself that you never done. Learning. You never done growing. So it's like, you still discovering yourself at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Like that's exactly what it is. Like at the same time, I'm still young, so I still have a lot of discovering to do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people nowadays, they so full of themselves to where it's like it's only gonna take either somebody putting them in the dirt, or somebody hurting them, or somebody doing something to them.
Yeah.
To where they can calm down, or something happened to where you don't have nothing no more. You gotta honestly depend on yourself.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it can get very, very scary sometimes for real, because it's like you lose sight of who you is, but you gain a new person.
Okay, from my point, from whenever I was at my lowest, I can't remember. It was not just depression that was bad. I was getting like type suicidal type stuff. It was like I don't care no more. They picking on me. They beating on me. It's my body, but I don't really care about it no more.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, you got it.
But look, that brought back a memory. So I actually got to the suicidal point. I got to the run. I got to all the points.
Runaway point and everything like that too.
I've got.
Yeah,
what,
man?
I'm talking about like
nobody
going in my
mama
room. She at work type. I know her gun at type.
Yeah, I understand.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Climb on top of the tower type. Fall.
Wow.
That's when we stand in the tower.
I remember the towers.
We 7 stories high type. Get on it. Gone.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna tell you a funny story real quick.
Go ahead, you got it.
Back to my daddy. My daddy's a character. You know what I'm saying? I love that man to death. For real.
Good
because
people. Good people.
He didn't. Hey. So look.
Yeah.
Like I told you, we had just moved to Creek. This is around the time. This is after the fight, right? This is after the fight. I was trying to regain my grades and all that.
Right.
So my grades was dropping bad. You know what I'm saying? Because like I have to tell my mama too. As far as education comes, you learn the basics 1st through 6th. Mm-hmm. You learn the basics.
They give you the
basics of everything. Basics of
letters and spelling.
The basics of spelling. The basics of nouns and all that. Yeah. Learn the basics of English, math, and all that, right? Mm-hmm. So whenever you get to high school and middle school, you start learning the middle part. Like you start working your way to algebra. You start working your way to exponent. Start working with all that. Like I said, when I was younger, around 1st through 5th and all that, my grades wasn't important. My survival was.
I understand. Back at where you were at.
So as far as learning,
your basics,
I wasn't there. I was going to school and I was learning the minimum because I was too busy trying to survive in that school.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point to where whenever I got to 8th grade, it was a lot of things that people knew that I didn't know, so I needed extra help.
Yeah, I understand.
But my pride wouldn't let me get that extra. Like
P-word.
Like she'd be like, "Is there any questions?" And me not knowing that, instead of saying, "Yeah, I got a question," I wasn't gonna say nothing because I didn't want nobody to say nothing.
Yeah, nobody else is raising.
Nobody else raising hands.
I've been to that point again.
You feel me? But look, so check this out.
Yeah.
So, so one day my mama she got sick of it. My grades was bad and they just wasn't going nowhere. Right. Mama got sick of it. She took everything out of my room.
Dang.
She took my TV off my wall. She took my PlayStation. She took everything. My room turned to a cell for real. Like I had nothing. I had my bed. I had my bed with one sheet on it. I had my school clothes. Now, around that time, I was collecting socks. Like, I was like the Nike Elite dude. Like, I had socks for years. You feel me? So she took all my socks. She gave me straight white ankle socks. And at that time, I wasn't going for it. But she took everything. And she told me, she was like, hey, you're not getting none of this back till you can do what you got to do. You know what I did?
What's up?
I grabbed my backpack, packed up all my stuff. You feel me? I packed up all my school clothes, packed up all my ankle socks, packed up 2 pair of shoes, got a pillow, my phone, and my charger. I was out. Right?
Wow.
So I walked out the building. Huh?
You walked out of the towers?
Yeah, I walked out. She was in the shower. I left the house.
Wow.
She's in the shower. She don't even know I'm gone.
Wow.
I left the house. I put my backpack on. I grabbed my school ID and all that. I walked. I got on the elevator, went downstairs, went out the door, and I was walking. Yeah. Don't know where I was going, but I was walking.
Yeah. Oh man, so, I know them walk. I know them walks.
I'm walking. So I was like, I'm gonna call my daddy. I'm walking to his house.
Yeah.
I called my daddy. So my daddy at home. He said, hello. I said, Daddy, man, I'm finna run away. He said, man, I said, man, I'm running away. Like, I can't do it. Mama said she don't love me no more. She took everything from me. This and that. Yeah. She said because my grades bad or whatever. This and that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm running away. I'm done.
What'd he say?
You know what his answer was?
What his answer was?
He said, well, I don't blame her. He said, I don't blame her. So where you gonna go? You can't come here because you come here, you definitely not gonna have nothing. Where you gonna go? You gonna be stupid and homeless. That's what you go. Hey, bro, listen to me, bro.
Wow, that's savage. But no, he right.
That man said, I don't blame. And at the time, I didn't want to hear that.
Of course not.
I wanted to hear my dad say, well, come on over here, son. You can stay with me.
Yeah.
You can do this. Nope. Definitely didn't get that. If my daddy was... But this is the honest truth, though. My daddy was half of people's parents. They wouldn't know how to live.
Nah, I did.
My daddy, the reason why my skin is the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because he let me figure out life on my own. And he'll just help me get back up when I fall.
Oh, that's respect, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between my mom and my daddy. My mama go give you the guidelines. She go, before this happens, she go let you know, hey, if you do this. My daddy, like, I'm gonna watch you do that. If that stove hot and you touch it, I'm gonna watch you do it.
I've been through that one.
Whenever you touch that stove and you burn yourself, start crying, then I'm gonna tell you, hey,
you know what?
You know not to do that no more.
Right? Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna run away type. You know what I'm saying? Big backpack. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, hold on. Are you? You know what I did?
What'd you do?
Turned around, got back on the elevator, went back in the house, unpacked my clothes. My mama didn't know about this till I graduated.
Wow.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Hey, shout out to my daddy, man. I love you so much, man.
That's really crazy.
He didn't got me through some stuff for real. Ooh. Hey, my mama ain't know until I told her. She was like, "You did what?" I was like, "Yeah."
Wow. I can imagine that too. That's crazy.
I feel embarrassed. Hey, I tell you what, though, I passed.
Get more on it, man. He graduated early too, y'all.
Graduated early, bro.
Early.
For real. Graduated super early. I had to put him on. I couldn't be homeless and dumb.
Nah, man. He working through something, bro.
People try to chastise their kids. You just gotta get into their head.
Where were you at at that time, bro? Think about that. Like as an adult, I feel like you. I can't say that because my mom even do it for me, but if I had ever had kids, I feel like I would put myself in where their head is, their shoes at.
Because my head wasn't on right.
No, exactly. So instead of like trying to
beat them and you go to the yogi. No.
I can't see myself doing that.
You gotta see, hey.
Because I remember what it was like to be in. I was like, bro, okay,
of course.
I'm gonna let you fall and get back up, and I help you back up. But at the same time, I don't want to see you fall. So I'm gonna tell you.
But I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. But at the same time, you still want to go do it. Go.
Most definitely. You're going to figure it out.
I'm going to tell you like this. Whenever I was at my lowest point,
yeah,
that's one reason why I feel like I couldn't come to my mama.
Why?
Because whenever grades was bad, whenever someone way, I got beat all the time.
Really?
She didn't know I was at school halfway fighting for my life.
Man, I did.
And when I say that, I don't mean that lightly or I'm not being funny. I'm being serious.
100.
Had to literally fight for my life. Yeah, it was rough. But I was going through that at school, but all she was looking at was my grades.
Yeah.
And so it became a battle with me because it's like I go home to get beat for something that is small to what I'm dealing with.
I understand.
I go home to get beat. I'm coming to school fight. I'm going home to get beat. It's like I can't talk to you, but at the same time, you know
if I play devil's advocate just for a little bit, what do you think? Why do you think she saw school as being more important? Like as far as grades being more important than like how's my son doing? Like on
because
like the emotional feel.
I'm
like,
the first person on my dad's side to ever graduate.
Really? Okay. I mean, from her perspective, though.
That's why she didn't want me to go to the prison.
Okay. From her perspective.
From her perspective, that's exactly her words. I don't want to see you in the cell, and nobody on your dad's side.
And she thought that
graduated.
grades were like the way to like success or just getting out of.
It wasn't none of that. It was you need to pass. You need to pass all your classes, get your education, because later on you gonna need it. It wasn't about the career, none of that. It was just about you getting your education, not being like the people on the other side. Like I said, I'm the first person on my dad's side to graduate.
So you could never even really come to her and be like, "Yeah, I'm fighting."
No,
I'm fighting. No. Not just fighting. I'm just fighting for like to survive type stuff.
No.
She was like, nah, grades. Wow.
Because grades and education was her most important thing, mainly to keep me out of jail.
I understand. If you keep your head in a book, you can't keep your hands in anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
So she wanted me just to get my grades right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've been to that point.
That was her reason. So it wasn't. Like I tell her now, like half of the stuff that went on when I was a kid, I'm just now telling her.
Me too. Trust me, I'm doing the same thing.
I'm just now able to sit down and talk to her and let her know exactly what's going on. So it's. I mean, I guess that's how it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but I look at, like I said, how my dad raised me, how my mama raised me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mama raised me, letting me know everything before it happened.
Gave you guidelines.
My daddy was like, I'm gonna sit back and watch you make you move, and which move you gonna make, and then whenever you make it, I'm gonna help you build yourself back up. I'm gonna make sure that you don't do this. You don't do that again.
Right. You understand why this is right and why this was wrong.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
And so I feel like they both had their reasons. You know what I'm saying? My daddy wasn't strong. My daddy was strong on me surviving more than my education.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy was strong on whenever you get older, don't depend on nobody. Whenever you get older, you make sure you work for what you want. Don't depend on nobody for nothing. Don't look for no handouts. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what his mindset was. Because my daddy, like he always tell me, he left home when he was 15 years old. Yeah. And he ain't been back since. Wow. Because he didn't want to do what his mom and his daddy said do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he left. He went out, got a job, got his own place, and he stood on his own. Mm-hmm. So he worked for everything. He worked for everything he got. He worked for everything he owned. You know what I'm saying? My daddy go to work. Like I said that in my last. My daddy go to work.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how he structured me. Because at the end of the day, life don't care about nobody. It don't care. Like I said, it goes back to being confident in who you are. You need to know who you are because life don't care about nobody. Life honestly don't care who you are. It doesn't. It goes for anybody.
Anybody.
It's a fair game when it comes to life. So at the same time, you have to know who you are, but you have to stand the ground to where you don't let who you are become so
overinflated, just so
exactly,
and infatuated.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's a tough thing to do.
Even the people with who are blessed enough to come from a family with money and success, they find themselves being drug addicts or just being complete I wouldn't say failures because everybody's redeemable, but just letdowns to not to just their family but to themselves. Just because
they lost confidence in who they is and they try to live up to a family
standard.
I
would say just because they trying to I don't even know because I've never been in that perspective, but from outside looking in, it looks like they're trying to you've been putting these this high line
you've been putting that
big
spotlight.
Parties and you're so and so's brother you
all right, and we're back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, I don't even know when the camera cut off. To be honest with you,
me either.
I don't. This is gonna be a hard edit. I don't like whenever I spit some stuff and I have to go back and cut most of it out because the audio is not with the visuals. It'd be annoying. But I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying though, being compared that's
and how I see it, because my mom did it to me so much to a point that I was I started resenting my cousins and stuff like that. I was like, bro,
yeah, because
I hate you.
Yeah, why are you doing this to me?
You ain't do nothing to me, but every time I do something good, I have to get it. Oh, your cousin is a star athlete and
go do something else somewhere else.
Oh,
bro.
You're in band? Yeah, I'm in band. I messed my knee up.
Well, your cousin's lead of the drum line.
Bro, what the? Congratulations. Good job. Do you want a cookie?
Mama, I made the cornbread. Well, your cousin cooked the whole meal. What the?
I don't know what else you want me to do.
All right, whenever he disappear, we're going to see how many meals he cooked.
Oh, he going to be some nasty meals.
Because it gets
to that point, though, don't it? The resentment.
What?
Man,
I didn't want my cousins over there at all. I don't care what you had going on.
I love my cousins today.
I love them there, but I didn't want to see.
Back then, I was like, bro, I can't stand Damien.
I need my own shine right now. I need my own light.
Demeric's name. I can't stand. Oh my God, I hated y'all so much. Y'all don't understand how bad it was. I was like legit like,
hey man,
why do y'all do like? I'm happy for y'all, but at the same time, like, bro,
I'm proud of you, but come on, son, for real.
I don't think at the time I don't think I was happy. I was just like, oh, cool, wow, all right.
Yeah, because you get compared to him all your life. You don't care about his accomplishment no more because you gonna hear about it regardless.
And see, you don't have like younger siblings, but yes, you do. I take it back. Your sisters. How do you like? Do you see them being compared to you at any time yet, or they're still too young? They do.
Yeah.
For me, Kari, my little brother, he tells me all the day now, like, bro, why every time I do something it's compared to you? Like, bro, you supposed to be. And imagine, Kari's a star athlete. He knows like all the pre-AP classes, da 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 da. Every time he does something, he's like, man, why mama said that you did this at this age and you did that? I'm like, bro, because I did, but at the same time, tell her to stop comparing you. Cause you'll never be me. All right,
that can lead to envy. And
honestly, I get jealous of Kari sometimes. Like, bro, you are a legit like athlete, football player, bro. If my knees were good, I could have been there too. But I'm not gonna cry about that,
of course,
right now. But
it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Envy is such an ugly word to use, but at the same time,
it's horrible.
That's what it gets. It is where it is. It
gets to that point
because on both sides, he wants to be me. Sometimes I want to be him. I'm like, bro, if we just be ourselves,
you can
straight.
Be dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Because
he probably got some traits you don't have. You got a lot of traits that he don't have. So if y'all make some traits together, you good
on me.
But if he can get compared to you, it's gonna lead to resentment because he gonna get tired of it.
He does get resentment.
The more it happens, and the older he gets, the sicker of it he gets to where everything you do now, it's gonna be like. Man,
only thing I can say that really helps that relationship between me and him is because we talk about it. He says it out loud to me. He's like, Davion, I hate you. I was like, Dave, what I do? He said, it's not that you did anything. It's the fact that I went to take the trash out today. Person. And my mom was like, Davion, I would have took the trash out, put it up, and cut the grass. Like,
exactly.
I was like, yeah, I would have did that, but it's only because she used to like nail that into my head, like exactly. do that. I was the only one at the time.
Hey, you know what? My mama did that earlier.
Yeah,
she compared me to you. She was like, well, when Davion come, he put the things in the thing, and I was like, I understand it, but like I told her, that was probably nailed inside of it.
It really was.
A lot of things are taught but never instilled.
Yeah,
it's a difference between being taught something and instilled.
100.
Whenever we clean the house. As a kid, from a kid and up, we probably clean the house Monday, probably clean the house Wednesday, Friday, whatever we supposed to do.
Yeah, every other day.
Whatever we supposed to do on Sunday, we'll do it Monday.
Yeah,
right. I wasn't taught or instilled. I was taught to how the house clean.
Right.
I wasn't instilled to keep it.
Clean just keep it organized and all that time.
24/7. I wasn't instilled. It wasn't instilled to. I knew if my mama had groceries, okay, go out there and go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time. It's like some things are indifferent. Being taught and
most definitely. Like I feel like we were all like brought up this like in a basic like cookie cutter way, but we, at the same time it's a little bit different. Like it's
a little bit different. Like this edge may be bigger than this edge. This edge may be smaller than this edge.
Type stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. But comparing somebody, it hurts, right? Do not compare your kids to nobody else. Please, let your kids be who you are because that kid's gonna end up growing, resenting that person, and try to outdo whatever they do, and it's not who they are.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people grow up and do things that they do now out of revenge to overdo that person.
Yeah.
And that messes their brain up. You gotta stop. Don't compare.
It's a psyche thing, bro. It's like, man, like I said with me and Kari though, if he didn't. I don't know. I guess because
he didn't tell you, it'd be a whole nother story.
I promise he would resent me. It would be disgusting.
If he wasn't as like how he is and opening up to you and actually honestly, hey, look, bro, I hate you. Like mama keep bringing you up every time I do something. Like I really like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? It could lead to some. And
I feel like it's only got to that point because I don't like seeing him like that because like I said, not just me. But he at the one time was lowering himself, and I was like, bro, I hate seeing you like that. That's why I really learned how to like humble myself. I was like, man, I can't be telling my car he like, man, you ain't nothing. Bro. I can't be telling you that. You my little brother. I don't want you to feel like that. So when I installed, I was like, bro, don't let these girls tell you nothing, boy. What? She tell you ugly? What? You better, man. You
better tell who you is.
Tuxin. Put some respect on my name. Yeah. And when he got that big head, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Now you seen the juice swell up inside of him. Now it's like, now you can't tell him nothing.
No, of course not.
You feel me? You can't tell him nothing, bro. Like he walk around like big grown man type, real big.
Yeah.
You thought he was conceited. His brother's worse. You feel what I'm saying?
That's my fault too.
But that's his product.
At the same time, though, I'm happy for it because I seen him at his lowest.
Yeah.
So
now whenever he get up to actually feeling himself, it's good. And that's the downfall. That's the sweet and sour part.
It is
because coming from nothing to something is the best thing ever. It's just controlling that something that you have now.
Man,
is the hard part.
It's so
because
hard.
You have to control it.
You do.
Yeah, it's a limit to that. You have to know how to control it.
You really do.
If you don't know how to control it, it will destroy you.
It can,
you feel me?
Not just you, just the people around you.
It'll destroy them first, and then you will self-destruct.
Man, because if as a person, I don't know if it happens for everybody, but for me as a person, when I see that I'm doing bad or I'm doing like making other people feel bad, it puts me in some type of way. Like sometimes I don't care because if you deserve it, you deserve it. But at the same time, like I don't go around just looking to go hurt people or something like that.
Yeah, intentionally doing something to somebody.
That's not what it's about. I mean, I don't see how people can gain pleasure from like making somebody feel pain, but
like bullies and all that. Come on, bro. Like, girl,
I understand.
For real.
Because now I got older. I think I texted or DM'd my bully when I was like in elementary school. I was like, bro, I don't know if you remember this, but you made me feel like crap, bro, growing up. He was like, bro, my dad was beating me. I was like,
because they have a lot of issues they got going on at home, so that's how to take it out.
And I was like, when you looking back at it like that, I have no resentment for nobody no more. It's not like, because if anything, it was hurting me more than it was hurting. It was like, man, I hate you. They don't know that I hate you. They living their life. They doing whatever. But it's just the fact that it was like, you have to. It's deeper than what it always seems. That's how I can say about that, bro. It's
crazy.
Life is
Life is something else,
ain't it though?
But like that's something that a lot of people honestly. That's what happens nowadays, and it's worse that people don't know who they is first before they get a big head. Because now it's a lot of people that have potential in certain areas and you never tap into it.
It's them young people nowadays too.
Exactly my point, man.
Them heads is like, oh man,
your head's full of Kool-Aid.
It's not. It's like they already full before somebody can teach you anything. Like, bro, how
you walking around with an empty jar?
You know everything, but you only like 16, bro. Sit down.
You haven't even lived life yet.
What?
See what happens to them? Life go get a hold to them quicker.
And you trying to avoid that for some people though.
You want them to avoid it, but nowadays, you gotta let life do what it do.
Most definitely, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta let life do what it do.
Drop the baby on the head, see what happens.
You know what I'm saying? Because life gonna do more than slap you.
Oh man,
you gonna be all the way out. You gonna wish you would have treated somebody with some respect. You go wish you would have followed.
Cut them ties to people that you had no business cutting ties to.
You cutting people off and canceling people because they don't like something that you like. Come on, man, it's childish.
You gotta learn how to have an open mind. You have to learn how to listen. That's one thing I wish I could tell myself back in the day, bro.
Oh, my mama.
Stop trying to act like you know everything. You only like 15, 14. Listen, you hard-headed, ugly mother.
Swear. Ooh, that's one of the biggest problems I had was listening. If it wasn't my way, it wasn't no way.
On me. And
that's something that I battle with all the way up until I'm this age.
Honestly, I could find myself, you said something like a while back, and you said that your pride wouldn't let you put your hand up and ask a question in class.
Of course.
When I was around my senior year, I went to a school counselor. And she was like, Davion, you a bright kid. You going to make it go far away. But you got one problem. I was like, what's that, Miss Dribbling? She was like, the P word going to get you in trouble. I was like, how you know what's going on out here? She was like, no, you stupid.
Not that word.
She said, no, you dumbass. And pride. I was like, oh,
yeah, that word.
It will get me in trouble because she was like, man, you. I think I had just got in trouble with a band or something like that. I told the teacher, I was like, no, I ain't doing that. You can't make me do it. I can do whatever. And then when he like gave me a D haul, I was like fighting against it. I was like, man, I don't deserve a D haul. I told him what I was doing. They were like.
Exactly. You told him something.
Yeah, how you gonna tell him, man? Yeah, you just have to deal with your consequences. You gotta take that on the chin, bro, and you gotta swallow your pride and just say, okay, I apologize or whatever.
And pride will get a lot of people killed.
Pride will get so many people killed.
Pride get a lot of people killed.
It's so messed up. Just swallow that, bro. It's not even crucial. Just like
because nowadays I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Growing up how I grew up, a lot of the old people that I had around me. They was gonna tell me what it was.
Most definitely.
Like I told you.
Be honest.
Like I told y'all on whatever episode. Whenever I first got my earrings, I almost died.
Yeah, that was
my daddy almost killed me.
That was 2.
For real. Like he told me like straight up, hey, if you you gay? And it's like, nah, why you got the earring on?
I like the style.
A lot of times, y'all don't like to be checked. You think you're the man now. But these people have lived what you lived through and longer. So they know the ins, outs, in, out.
And it's not that they're always going to be right, because they're not.
Yeah, sometimes they're not going to always be right. Sometimes some of them, half of them finesse now.
Most definitely.
They going to have you doing some stupid stuff, and it's like they don't tell you.
Because the world is changing. So,
Of course. So old heads change too.
Most definitely.
The young heads who used to think they know everything is now the old heads.
Honestly.
So now the new young dudes is coming out. The old heads that used to think they got crash dummies. So now they feel like, oh, when I was a kid, I got 3 strikes, but I don't catch that 4th one. So I'm saying, little young boy down there, he ain't got nobody right. I'm finna send him up there to run that pack.
You know, when I realized that the world was changing, like I had a coworker, he was like, man, when I was 22, my girlfriend was 15,
Jesus.
And I was going to her house every day and knocking boots. I was like,
Jesus,
you going to jail today, right? He was like, yeah, it was a different time back then. I was like, how you going to Then I had to think, I was like, bro, you can't teach somebody like stuff from back in your day. You going to jail.
Back in my day, you know what I'm saying? I was 22, I was knocking boots with a 14-year-old. I was tearing her up.
I was like, can you say that out loud? Wait a minute. You're not allowed to be saying that, bro. Wait, time out. Nah, I don't. Is anybody recording what's going on, bro?
Yeah, you know it. I like the tight ones.
On me, school was like, yeah, man, my girlfriend was 15 years old, and I went to her mama's house, and the mama was
like that. What?
Exactly. Things were different back then. And it's like
it's European rules. I don't know what kind of he foreign.
He's country. He from the
South. It was type incest type.
I don't know if it was this or not.
He was with the daughter and the mama.
That's another story, because I think he did end up smashing one of his cousins or something like that. But that's for episode 17. Nah, bro. It's just like pride will get you in a lot of trouble. You got to learn how to take the whoopings you get, to stop trying to like bullying. I can't say this about the bullying that I went through. It made me stronger.
Of course.
Because at the time I looked at it like, man, I hate why y'all doing this to me. Why does it got to be me out of everybody here? But now I look at it like, man, it built me up. People can talk all day about me. I'd be like,
I heard that, Nick. I heard this, Nick.
Oh, you still talking?
Like,
that's all you got. My mama say worse thing than that. Dang.
As long as of course, on everything. My mama said more hurtful stuff than this. You still talking?
What?
As long as you don't put your hands on me, it's
on me. Yeah, that's
as long as you don't put your hands on me. You can talk all you want. I didn't dealt with the talking.
Yeah, pride.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't dealt, but you gotta. In order to
pride
get to
nowadays
level,
won't let
you gotta
that happen,
let that pride go.
You got
if somebody say something to you, walk off. They not finna let them talk.
Mm-hmm. So your confidence and your pride, they correlate with each other, basically.
They do, because having a lot of confidence can build your pride up, and your pride can destroy you for real. For real. You know what I'm saying? Spend real knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Real knowledge type.
Pressure.
But it's a fact though.
That's real.
People who have so much confidence in who they are,
their pride is
up
out the door, out the wall, out the ceiling.
It's World Trade Center type. And they need to knock that down back to, like, you know what I'm saying, dollar store type.
It's just, if I think having zero pride is a bad thing at the same time, though, if you think about it, because you have to have, some confidence. I mean, not confidence, more, confidence in what you're doing as a, like, okay.
Yeah, take pride inside
your work. Like these videos, all right, I want these videos to be the best.
Exactly.
And I want to take pride in that they're the best.
But I'm not too proud to take criticism.
Exactly. I'm able to say, okay.
Hey, look, the lighting bad, the camera, you need a new camera, this and that.
I can take that.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I can get one, I
most definitely. I'm building towards that. So
you know what I'm saying?
It's like I said, they correlate with each other.
It's different if my my camera straight. What? My camera this and that.
My videos are top notch. I don't care what nobody says.
Right now. I'm doing it. But still, this is somebody who's watching from the outside. Yeah. And he's giving you what he's telling you that. Like whenever I used to try to rap, like I knew my songs wasn't really that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kept the rhythm.
But they still wasn't slapping.
Yeah.
So I would rather you keep it real with me and tell me, hey, you need to find something else to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And it was only one. Shout out to my boy Spirit, because Spirit is exactly that person. Spirit would tell me like, bro, you either you come harder than that, you need to stop.
Hey, I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? And I respected it because that's how friends are supposed to be.
Most definitely.
Not, oh, bro, that was hard, bro. That was stupid, bro. And it was garbage. Now he done built your head up with a false thing. So now you going all out. You buying studio time. You wasting money. You buying all these jewelry. You going to Favorite Mall buying a jewelry man whole stand. You got the fake racks. You shooting videos. You getting on people's nerves about studio time. Trying to call every record label and you trash.
And you trash.
Garbage.
garbage.
Instead of them being real and tucking in their pride, and you tucking in yours.
Hey, because if they don't tell you, one of them studio heads like, why?
Man, get out of my studio.
Who let you in here?
You paid, right? You paid? All right, you can stay.
I mean one of the record deal people. I'm talking about the people.
Like, man, get that.
What no, thank you. Please leave.
Who's with you?
You fired too? You go with him. Y'all gotta figure that out.
You came with him? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, get him out of
here. Yeah, y'all gonna have to dip on that one.
Y'all gonna have to walk. I'm not even calling you an Uber.
But no, I understand what you're saying. But at the same, saying that though, you want friends to do that, but at the same time, you want friends to give you constructive criticism. You don't want this straight up.
Exactly.
Like, you bad, but
if it but that's what people get confused with hating and everything else. If somebody
this goes
like I said
so far.
If somebody in the middle of if somebody's showing you a video, like I just said, somebody's showing you a video,
yeah,
and they watch the video and say, hey, I like the video, but you need some improvement. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to work, but they tell you exactly what you need to work on. That's constructive criticism.
But when I said that, I mean like, okay, when somebody watches the video and they say, man, that was the best video ever. And it can be better.
For a fact that
it can be better. But at the same time, you have to other people be like, man, that was awful. You gotta do this. But you want that medium, like, okay,
you can do it was good, but you can do better.
That's exactly what you need. All right, like
if it was good,
when Spirit told you like, man, you gotta come hard. That's all you were saying, man. You ain't bad. You just gotta
do what you gotta do.
Man,
your video
I ain't putting you on my verse like that, bro. What?
Exactly.
What?
Now if it's just, oh man, nah, bro, your video terrible. I can do better than you. I can do this. I can do that. All right, bro, move around. For real, because I ain't got time for that. If you think you do better than me, you can, instead of telling me you do it.
Please.
You get in there and edit this. People don't understand this stuff takes work. The thing about this is that whenever I first started doing videos, as far as like little skits, there's a lot of people, oh bro, I can do that, bro, put me in a skit, this and that, and they go and try to shoot their own.
Like, ooh.
And it's like, Jesus. You honestly think I'm gonna let you do you.
Hard head, make
I'm gonna let you do you. Because I don't care about your words. You can tell me you can do it, but if you're not actually doing it, I don't want to hear it.
On me.
I don't care. If you're not doing what I'm doing, don't tell me you can do it. Either you go show me that you can do it, and you go do it better than me, or you go sit down and watch. Whichever one you want to do. I get the popcorn.
On me.
For real. You know what I'm saying? But any last words you want to say, bro?
Confidence and pride correlate, and you gotta find your even, find your balance, cause we all just trying to survive in this big world, and I don't want nobody. It's enough money and enough success out here. We all should make it, bro. So keep that in your mind whenever you going through your day. And people out there who feeling low on themselves, bro, it's a big world out here, and you don't gotta let those people who are making you feel that way do it to you, bro.
Of course, man. And every day you have a day to become a better person. For real. Every day you wake up is another opportunity to become a better you. But at the same time, remain humble and remember where you came from.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can be at the top at one day and you can be at the bottom the next. For real.
Wow.
And that's the hard part. But while you at home and not really doing nothing, kind of taking consideration, you know what I'm saying? Sort yourself out, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a real person to sit down and break down who they are and actually look at the face of their flaws.
Most definitely.
And fix all them flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's good to have confidence, but don't let your pride overwhelm everything.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your head up. If you down, feeling depressed, anything, man, you got it. You got to
hit us up, bro. Hit us up in the comments,
man. Hit us on Instagram. Hit us in the comments.
If you ever feeling that way, please hit me up. I'll talk to anybody, bro.
Because I know a lot of people that goes through depression and don't know what to do.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? So hit me up.
I ain't no type counselor or nothing like that. But I
am not a counselor, but I can give you real life advice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to school and get a PhD in counseling. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not, to me, I don't think that's honestly counseling. I think that's just something they was taught to tell people.
That's real.
And it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Real life situations call for real life answers.
That is that's another for another one.
Yeah, I go
but myself.
This is another episode.
Gonna play us out. 1,000 pounds of pressure. It's your boy DUB and Kimbo signing out, bro. You know what it is.
Don't forget to go listen to my boy Feta Jones on all platinums, man. My boy Feta, man.
June 27th, purr up that syrup.
Jesus. And we out. Ah!